Yeah, I greet you all my subscribers all over the world, all my viewers. I greet you all. I greet you. You are welcome back to my channel, Master Barbers Hotel. At the same time, Master Barbers Comedy TV. I greet you all. Appreciate you for subscribing to my channel, Master Barbers Hotel, Master Barbers Comedy TV. Yeah, for those who have not subscribed to my channel, please, I want you to subscribe. You press the notification button so that as soon as I release my video into my YouTube channel, you will be the number one to be seeing my video. Yeah, thank you. Do that now. Subscribe to the two channels, Master Barbers Hotel and Master Barbers Comedy TV. Appreciate you. Yeah. When you subscribe finish, you press the notification button for each of the channel. That is two channels. So that the moment I'm releasing my video into my YouTube channel, you will be the number one to be seeing them. I really appreciate Almighty God be with you. Thank you. Yeah, as usual, as I have used to say, before starting of the lesson, we have to give glory to Almighty God. I really appreciate my God, and I really appreciate you too for subscribing to my channel, watching my channel from time to time. Almighty God be with you. Yeah, those are those new subscribers, new viewers, and the existing viewers that have not subscribed, please subscribe before we go. Our topic for today is how to use multi-purpose magnetic clipper blade holder. Can you see it? This is multi-purpose magnetic clipper blade holder. Can you see the shape? Can you see the way it is? You see it? Yeah. This is the number 3 magnetic clipper blade holder I'm telling you I have in the store with me here. Yeah. You can use this one for super hard manual sharpening stone. At the same time, you can use it for sharper. You can use it for the tool. And the reason why I bring it is to less the difficulties in sharpening of the clipper blade on the stone, so that the heat producing from the stone to the blade now to the under the thumb, when you know how to use your thumb very well and you are a learner, you newly start, in fact, not to deceive you, at times the injury may come sometimes, and there's no anyhow you can do it being a learner. One day is one day you are going to contact injury. Yeah, the pain have to come unexpected. So that is why I just think it over that if we can apply the using of magnetic clipper blade holder, we have them different types. But the only 3 I have now in my hand, I've used one to do tutorial. I've used the second one to do tutorial. This is good. This is the number 3 one. You see it? So that is why I've told you earlier, we'll be doing this thing one by one so that you can be able to understand exactly what the lesson really is about or on. What is magnetic clipper blade holder? This thing I hold is magnetic clipper blade holder for super hard manual sharpening stone for sharper. Then what is the definition of a magnetic clipper blade holder? Magnetic clipper blade holder is an object used, or is a magnetic object used to hold the blade very tight during the sharpening of the clipper blade on the stone. and on the sharper. That is the definition, simple definition for it. Then what is the usefulness? What is the advantage, merit of using multipurpose magnetic clipper holder on the stone, on the sharper? The reason or the advantage, one of the advantage is it allows your thumb or it allows your fingers to hold the blade properly so that you have full control, total control on the sharpening you are doing on the blade. That is number one. Number two, it make your finger or your thumb injury free. Yeah, injury free, so that you will not be your hand will not be injured. That is number two. Number three, it allows you to sharpen as many clipper blade as possible without any injury easily. Number four, it's an object using professionally. Yeah, if you don't know how to use it, you may not be able to. If you don't have the knowledge, you may not be able to use it. That is, those are the advantages, merit of using multipurpose magnetic clipper blade holder. I tell you, say we get them in different types. When you go to people selling it, those people selling sharper, those stores selling sharper, electric clipper blade sharpening machine, or all these barber tools, barber instruments, you go there, they are selling it. They are selling it. We have it in different ways, different forms. So depending on the one you like to buy. Those are the important things I tell you. You can still think of another thing again. And secondly, whatever have good side of it, sometimes may later have either one or two side effects. The one of the side effects, I think to this thing, I just take it on my own, is when you master this one very well, you may not likely to be using your thumb again. It's a disadvantage. You don't think whether I'm playing. It's an disadvantage, because you're supposed to master sharpening of the clipper blade on the stone with thumb. You need to master it well. You need to become a real professional in using of the thumb to sharpen any different type of clipper blade on any super hard manner sharpening stone professionally. You see, that is number one. Secondly, you must be able to know how to use either multipurpose, three eyes, two eyes, etc. Even there is only one eye, all the faces are magnets. The faces may be in four corners, it may be in round, anything like that. But this one is called, can you see it? There are some that are fill up. We have them different shapes. So, as I'm saying, this thing now, if you really base on it very well, for you to be using your thumb, it will hurt you, because you know later that when you use to your thumb, for many clipper blades, know how you have to feel the thumb. You must have to feel it a little, no matter how. Even me, as a real professional, when I sharpen many set of clipper blades, not that I will not be able to use it to sharpen down, but you must have the feeling that you use the hand. But when you are using magnetic clipper blade holder, especially this multipurpose, when you are using it, it won't show in your you see the way I hold it. You just be controlling it over the stone. You'll be controlling it over the stone, sharpening different type of clipper blade as many as possible in a day. And if you want to be using it for your own personal use, that is only your own clippers, you can still buy and use. And the reason of this tutorial is, I told you initially, and I do say it in all my life, in all my videos, it's not mainly based on barbers. It is not mainly based on barbers only, stylists only, proprietors only, barber engineers only. Even those having their own private clippers, it's not mainly based on them. As usual, I don't have one customer again. Please excuse me. I want to go and give phone to one of my customers, Please, I'm very sorry. You know, I told you I combine many works together. I'm a busy man. The little chance I'm having, I use it for one. When other one come now, I go and satisfy, then I come back again. That is how I do. People may likely to enter now. I want to sharpen clipper blade. How many say 10? How many say 5? How many say 1? You see? Some people will come now, I want to play PS2, I go and set for them. Some people will come do the drawing of the building plan model. I do them different configuration. You see, charging of phones. So you need to bear with me, please, in the name of Almighty God. I will not keep late. Mua, kí ló fẹ́ ṣe? In line. Please, I'm coming just a minute. Má jẹ́ before you. Tsunami. Ìkàtí fúl olùmọ̀rí ìbò dé òkú. Máa lọ ọ̀rẹ́ ti fún ọ̀kọ́ rẹ̀. Ṣé kékeré? Kékeré ló ti fún. No, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm back again. I'm very sorry. I went to give a phone and a charger to one of my customers. Yeah, as I'm telling you now, when you are using this one, when you really base on it and you master it very well, to use your thumb will hurt you. Is one of the disadvantages that is there. If you can really practice, and what you are going to do is that the stone you are using that you are perfect on well, you now use this one on top. Once you can get it right, you sharpen the first clipper blade, you check it works. You sharpen the upper, you sharpen the bottom clipper blade, you test again, it works. Then you have to master the way you are doing this very well, as I show you in the tutorial. So you need to master it very well so that when this thing gets to your hand, well, I'm telling you sincerely, to use your thumb, to use this thumb, it will hurt you. But in my own, I used to monitor myself in everything I do. I used to monitor myself because I used all these things. I use free hand, I use magnetic clipper holder, I use the two. I don't base only on one. FCC kankan gbé fún mi. So another customer has come now. So as I used to tell you, you want to charge phone, but I won't keep long at all. I'll just be rushing up sharp so that I'll come back on live. I'm very sorry once again. I'm very sorry. So this magnetic clipper holder, I've given you the definition of it. What is the importance of it in the sharpening workshop? Then what is likely to be the disadvantage on it? Disadvantage is that when you only base on this one and you master it very well, you may later forget about your thumb. If at all you don't forget about the thumb, you still be using your thumb sometimes. But this one prevents injury very well. If you can able to follow my tutorials bumper to bumper, the way I'm doing it step by step, and you can be able to get it right to be sharpening your clipper blade, is the best. I'm telling you sincerely, is the best. You can sharpen 1000 clipper blade with your hand with holding of this magnetic clipper blade holder. You can sharpen as many as your power reach, without injury. But for thumb, know how you can do it. If you over sharpen, you have to feel the pain, even the injury may come at times. So that is why I'm showing you all these things one by one, and I'm giving detailed analysis on them. Can you see the shape of this one? This is the surface that is holding the clipper blade. These two surfaces, can you see it? These two surfaces are the surfaces holding the clipper blade at the back. You use this thing at the back, you use this face, these two faces on the back of the clipper blade. I will show you the way you can use it. If you watch this clipper blade now, this is let me show you the inside before the inner side of it. Let me show it to you like this. You want to sharpen here, this area, then you want to sharpen here. Those are the two areas you want to sharpen. Then they divide this thing into two when you watch carefully. You want this one will stand for this upper side, this one will stand for this side. You see it? When you now turn your blade, you see it in this way. The first one I show you, the inner side at the top, is the back here. The second one I show you is the back here. You see it? So you now put your magnetic clipper blade holder multipurpose. You now put it in this way. You see the way I put it? This rope, it is made and put it there. The hole is inside here, only the hole. But for it not to get lost, that is why I systematically use the rope. You see the way I tie the rope so that it will not come out of the, it's not clearly enough. It's not okay. Can you see the way I tied it now? So that it will not come out of the hole, and now use it at the back the same. You see it like this. You see it. It is made that put the rope. The rope doesn't follow it come. It has hole in the center. But this thing you can keep it somewhere without seeing it again. Then when you are using it for sharper or the stone, you see, when you finish, you just use this rope. You put one area in your bench, you just tight it there, so that anytime you want to use it again, you just pick, you loose it up and you click it to use it. That is the reason for this rope, just to prevent it from getting lost. To prevent it from getting lost, you see the rope, I put it there by myself. So you see the hood here. I put it through the hole. I lock it in the front here. I lock it at the back. Can you see? So that it will hold the multi-purposes magnetic clipper blade holder very well. You see it. You see the shape. You see the shape, clover shape. We're going before you give television any fault. Until it's about 30 or something. What I want to say. So can you see it? You see it like this. You see it in this way. Then how can we calculate very well? You know, I've just shown you now. You see this kind of instrument. At times, depending on the type of clipper blade back, some are very, very slippery. Some are not so much slippery. So what I mean by slippery is drawing. It will be very drawing. You can't see it hold very well. You see it. When you use it in this way, see the way I use it. You use it in this way for sharpening. You won't apply too much pressure. I'm giving you the logic to use this multi-purpose magnetic clipper blade holder on the stone for now. We are still going to sharpen. You know, I used to tell you, we are going to magnetic, what do you call it? I'm sorry. We are going to sharpen electric clipper blade shaping machine, which I used to show you sometimes in my videos in my life. I used to show you. You see the way it is. So first, very small time now, tutorial is coming on sharper, because I want you to really understand the stone first. When you know how to use the stone very well, to use sharper, it won't cost you more than some hours. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you become a real professional. Not master self, not professional. You become real professional on the spot. That is under 2-3 hours. You become real professional. You jump the learning, then you jump the master, you jump the professional. You just go straight from learning. Even when you watch my tutorials very well, without learning it on that machine, without using that machine to teach you, when you see, I'm talking of the new sharper, correct sharper, the one that has no error, the disc is good, the engine is good, everything is good on it. All these magnetic clipper blade holder you want to use, everything are good. I'm talking about that one. Let us understand ourselves very well. You know, the way some people use their instrument, it is only the owner that can manage his way to see it use a little. So when you now get the knowledge, you want to go and use that kind of sharper. I'm not talking of that one. I'm talking about correct original sharper that has no error, no problem, no engine error, no disc error. Everything is fine. Magnetic clipper blade holder, all are good. Can you see it? Then they give you the original treatment, original powders, all the treatment, complete treatment. They give it to you. So when you now use that one, as you first watch my film, you watch everything from A to Z, you understand it. You now see that kind of engine. You will use it without teaching you. That is the level I'm going. That is the level we are going, because I need to tell you the fact. You will use it. Not say I'm not doubting of it. Whoever you are, whoever you be, so far you get hand like this. So far you get your hand like this. You will use it. You will use it. No need to doubt. So the level we are going, but we must have. Just a minute, I want to give a phone to the customer again, but I will go a bit. So there's another one, there's no need of saying I'm doubting it. Whoever you are watching my program, watching all my videos, seriously, you watch them from A to Z. Now I need to tell you again. You see, yesterday I opened almost 100 videos in Master Barber's Hotel, 100 videos in Master Barber's Comedy TV. Those videos I've logged them more than a year. You cannot see them on the YouTube channel. Probably because of one thing I talked about it yesterday. I logged about almost 100 videos in Master Barber's Comedy TV. I logged almost 100 videos in Master Barber's Hotel. But yesterday I've unlocked them all. Those videos I'm saying, many of you will have been encountering, seen them. When you see them, you see the thumbnail, you see the title. You want to click on this, say you want to watch. It will show you private. It will not bring out that video. It will not bring it out. And if you are your internet is so powerful, the phone you are using, it may say you should sign in. Use your email to sign before you watch the film. Maybe you have come across all those things, and some will not even appear at all. I'm coming, just a minute. I'm going. And I'm telling you sincerely, some will not appear on the YouTube at all, the way I lock them. I'm even saying the whole will not appear. If you are not using very stronger phone with correct good image, You cannot see many the way I love those 100 because of some reasons. But now I really understand from YouTube studio that people watching my YouTube videos now, watching my live, watching my shorts, they are very, very serious people, very, very serious subscribers who really want to know about the tutorial I'm giving out. Yeah, they are trying all their way around. Somebody called me this morning from Nigeria. He said, we talked yesterday overnight, around that kind 12 o'clock in the night. We talk. 11 o'clock, we talk almost 2 hours. That yesterday before I later go to bed. Then we are talking about the stone. This morning now, the person have called me again. Even till he reach where I want to buy the stone, we do video call like this. I was the one that asked him to choose the stone. Can you see now? It makes me happy, really. Maybe the person is even watching me now. If you are the person, please, you can comment on that so that people, if you are watching the film, people can really understand I'm talking the truth. You see, he called me before he come out of the shop, going to the market. I now tell him that when you reach the market, you call me. Then when you see the stones they give to you, then do video call. I will ask you. Though I've shown him the carton of the one to use, and I've given him the name. When he reach there, he see that exactly stone. He show me the package. Then I say they should bring it out. They bring it out. They should unwrap it. There's one name drilled on that stone. I watch it and say, yes, very exact stone I'm talking about. To God Almighty. So maybe today, tomorrow, just to say this, let's give it a week. By the grace of God, I want us to do the live. I want us to do the live, the fashioning out of the stone on live, if possible. It will be on live. It will be on live. So that I want to teach him the way to fashion out and here. To fashion that way, Jack won't call me. She loves the wall. He will buy you. See now. I put me at it. Gbádùn mi. Ṣé bá ti nà bí gẹ̀rẹ́?
Iná kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àgbẹ̀rún mi mọ́.
À ń bà wá. Yàyà ń bà wá. Èmi kò mọ̀ sí tẹ́lẹ̀.
A kò sí change ó la fẹ́ ṣe. Ok, change. Ibi láti rí àwọn ilẹ̀ tí wá.
Ìyá mi ilé ìyá mi.
Ìsìnkú ọ̀ pẹ̀lú Jámìlẹ̀ wájú ni.
Nínú Mùsíà.
Ìbáraẹ̀tọ̀ wá nísìn. Kí lórúkọ?
Nkánidáré.
Ṣé wọ́n ta ní Usman? Ṣé wọ́n lọ́wọ́ àgbà? Ìní gbé fún ọ. Mùsíà ń kọ́ tó ti dé.
Kò dé.
Ok. Usman. Ẹlẹ́mọ̀.
Àmọ̀ gbé gbọ̀ngàn ni.
Ẹ máa lọ.
Ọ̀la.
So I'm very, very sorry. I'm back again. Now, I now ask the person to buy. I think he has buy the stone. He has taken it to the shop. Then anytime we are ready, if that person is watching me now, please don't call me on live. I'm using the video to do the live now. If you call that live away. Don't call me, please. You can only comment. You can put it on comment, please. On comment. Yeah, you can put it on comment section so that everybody can see. So when we are about to fashion out the stone surface, so that that barber can be able to be using it to sharpen the clipper blade for first time, I want to try as much as I can to put it on live together so that the whole world will be looking at two of us. I want to try it, whether it can work. I will be teaching him step by step to be doing it, and he will be doing it, and he will show you the exact stone, how the stone look like. You will see it as a new stone. Everybody will see it as a new stone. Then the process we are going to be taking to fashion out the surface, I'll now be telling him, he'll be doing it. I'll be telling him, he'll be doing it. So far he gets it the way I'm saying. We are now going to use blade, another clipper blade, to sharpen on it. He will now sharpen the upper clipper blade. I will be asking him to put it on the screen. Any work where the work reaches, we are going to see it. I'll be showing you. And where the work remains again, I'll be showing you till you get it right. He now sharpen for upper, sharpen for bottom clipper blade, and now ask him to test it the normal way I used to test my own clipper blade after the sharpening. After the testing, if you see the necessary or the normal result we're supposed to see on it, I will now ask him to mount it on the clipper engine, to treat it and run it. All this language I'm using, I've using them to do video in the past. In the Master Barbers Hotel, in the Master Barbers Comedy TV. That is why I'm saying it. Watch my videos. Different type of my videos. Watch them. No hold ones there. No hold ones in my video. Now this one now, when we finish with the narration, we now enter sharpening workshop. I will now show you how to use it to sharpen the upper clipper blade. Number one. I'll now show you the way to use it to sharpen the bottom clipper blade. Then how to hold it so that you can be able to have full and total control over it. Can you see it? So when you subscribe to my channel, you press the notification button. You are watching my video live every time by the grace of God. In a very small time now, you must be able to be sharpening the clipper blade very well and the stone. So I'm praying to Almighty God that I've never do that one on the screen before, but I want to see whether I can get the setting. And if anybody should know the settings, to know you know my number, +234 816 362 0990. So you put it to me on WhatsApp so that I can be able to know the setting, so that me and that barber as a learner, me as a teacher, I will be teaching him. Then the film will now bring out draft. You'll be seeing me there. You'll be seeing the way the man is doing the job. Can you see? I'll be giving him the order. Say do like this, do like this. They will be doing it till we now do it to the end. We achieve our aim. Everybody will now see it. Because I love it, the way the person is encouraging himself so that he can be able to sharpen the clipper blade, the stone by himself. He's trying. And that is how many people are still doing. Small time now we enter into the workshop. So that I'll go and show you how to use multi-purpose magnetic clipper blade holder using on the stone. I am saying about the super hard manual sharpening stone today. I am talking about the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see it? It is not sharper, though it's used for sharper. Yeah, it is an instrument on sharper, but I've transformed it to be using on the stone. And I've been using it successfully, working for me. And I want it to other people too to use it and work for them. You see the way I hold it now? We will go into the workshop now. Let's go. So I want to collect a phone from the customer and the chargers. Keep on now. Yeah, just a minute. I want to open just a minute with me, please. I want to set the workshop. I want to set the camera on the workshop so that you can be able to see the way I want to maneuver my way in using the multi-purpose magnetic clipper blade holder. Mo ń bọ̀ wá fà ìdákun. Ya sẹ́fẹ̀gbà ni 99 and okay. So I'll be back. Stay tuned with me, please. Stay tuned with me. I'll be back right now. So I'm not taking you, my subscribers, my viewers. I don't take you for granted. I'm not taking you for granted, please. I engage in many works. I used to say it every day. Please bear with me. I'm not taking you people for granted. I engage in many works. Yeah, I'm very, very sorry. Bear with me, please, in the name of Almighty God. Bear with me. Bear with me, please. That is how the nature of my work is. I'm not taking you people for granted. I combine many works together. I charge phones, MP, power bank, etc., etc. I configure games on the laptop. I do downloading, uploading. Then I play PS2 games. I draw building plan. I do barbering. I sharpen clipper blade with stone. I sharpen clipper blade with sharper. I'm an agent. I will sell land. I help people to buy and sell. You see, I combine all this work together in the same shop. That is why I'm not always at rest. Please bear with me in the name of Almighty God. Now, I'm not taking you for granted. I'm very, very sorry. I've come back again. Yeah, this is our magnetic clipper blade holder, multi-purpose magnetic clipper blade holder. You can use it for the upper clipper blade. At the same time, you can use it for the bottom clipper blade. Now, as I used to say, if you want to use this magnetic clipper blade holder, I will show you how you can position it on the blade, on the upper clipper blade. If you don't see what I'm showing you very well, you zoom out the screen of your phone, iPhone, iPad, you zoom out so that I can be able to see it very well, in order not to do mistake. And if you are seeing it well, it's okay again. You see, look at the way I want to put it. You see it in this way. Can you see the way I put it? Let me show you by the side. You see it? You see it like this. You see it like this. You see the way it is? So your own now, if you now use it in this way and you didn't enjoy it, you can turn it in this way again. You see it? You see it in this way. Any one of the sides, because you see the surface of this magnetic clipper blade holder may be faded, the flatness. Maybe your own is very, very flat and very well. When you use it in this way, it doesn't fuck up. Then when you use it in this way, it used to fuck up. Then be using it in the way that will be very, very holding the clipper blade for you without error, without giving you headache. But first try it in this way. You see it, you see the way I first try it like this. You test it in this way first. Then when you want to sharpen your clipper blade, you don't press too much like using of the thumb. The little pressure will be there, and the little pressure will fall towards the edge of the clipper head now where you want to sharpen, you want it to sharpen to be cutting the hair. Out of the 100% pressure, about 55 or 60% pressure will be towards the front here. Then 40 will now be at the back, or 45 at the back, 55 in the front. You try to understand it. When you measure it, you gauge it, the way you apply pressure on the magnetic clipper blade holder. You see it normally. So I've shown you the way to put for the upper clipper blade. Now for the bottom clipper blade, let's watch again. You see, you want to sharpen here. You want to sharpen here. But here is the one that will be cutting the hair for you. This is where the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade will join with each other. This front now is using it to cutting the hair. It's in the front of the clipper. This one is at the back. No matter how you sharpen here, it must affect here. The level have just to come directly, either before, immediately before this hole or after this hole. You can still sharpen it to cover all. That is how sharper used to do. But as time you can still use sharper in this way too, depending on the way you control your thumb. When we get into sharper tutorial, I will show you all. I will show you everything. You can be able to see it properly. You can be able to see it very well, so that you know how to use the stone very well. At the same time, you must know how to use sharper, electric clipper blade sharpening machine very well, professionally. Now you now take your multi-purpose magnetic clipper blade holder in this way. You see the way I hold it. Let it be face each other with the line of the inside. You see it in this way. You now do it at the back like that, so that you stand at the opposite side of the way this one stand like this. Let us go. You see it in this way. You want to sharpen now. Look at it in this way. You watch it carefully. You see it. You see it. You see it. But in your own magnet, I'm talking about this service. Try to watch carefully and understand me. You know, the company making all these things, they cannot make everything the same, so that they will be exactly the same. Some may be the same, some may vary. If here is not flattening well, this area, if it is not flattening very well, when you use it the way I say you should use it in this way, and you are sharpening, and you can, I put this inside. Okay, like this one now, and you are using it for sharpening on the stone, and it's drawing on top of the blade like this. It's not giving you stability. It doesn't allow you to hold the clipper well for sharpening, to have full control over it. You change the method. Try to understand me. If it is in this way, your own magnetic clipper blade holder, hold it very tight. And when you are using it, you are able to get exactly the type of the work you want to fashion out, you'll be using it in this way. You see it like this. Try to understand my language very well. Depending on the flatness of the surface of this multipurpose magnetic clipper blade holder, at times when you put it in this way, it match very well. You see it. When you are using it for sharpening, you can use it all the way around like this. Then when you now do it in this way, watch carefully. It used to draw on top of the blade. When you are controlling it, the magnetic clipper holder itself will be shifting on top of the blade. Therefore, if you are sharpening, you are trying to make movement on the blade, and the magnetic clipper holder you use on the blade is making movement on the blade again, you can't enjoy your sharpening. Try to understand what I'm saying. Try as much as you can. You listen very well and understand exactly what I'm trying to point out. If you do it in this way, let me still come back again. The first side on top of the inner surface in the front, the second side on top of the back where the upper clipper blade will lay on top of the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. You lay it in this way. See it very well, and you are using it for sharpening. You are using this one to have full control over the blade. You are using this one to hold the inside of your thumb. So this one now is holding the blade for you. And right now you holding this one, the magnetic clipper blade holder, to control the engine light, to control the, you see the movement, to control the movement for you. Then this magnetic clipper blade holder, as is moving this one a little bit, the magnetic itself is shifting on top of the upper clipper blade. It's shifting like this. It won't allow you to see, to hold the clipper very well and have full control to get the best of the sharpening you want. You now turn it to the other side in this way. You can see it. You now use it in this way. If it is this way is giving you the best of the thing you want, be using it in this way. If you turn it like this, then you are able to get the best of what you are looking for from the sharpening of the clipper blade. You'll be using it in this way. Even when you turn it like this, if that is the place giving you the confidence, the stability of sharpening the bottom and the upper clipper blade without falling out, without shifting, you'll be using it in that way. So you need to study the instrument you hold in order to hold the clipper blade for you. You study the area that can hold the clipper blade to the taste, to the best of the holding, so that when you are using it to sharpen, it will not be giving you headache at all. Understand? Now, as usual, before we go, number one we have to do for this magnetic clipper blade holder and the stone, you first position your blade on the magnetic clipper blade holder. You position it in this way. As I've said, if you want to use it in this way, if that is the way it's holding your clipper very well, your clipper blade very well, you use it in this way. You see it, but this is the way I normally use my own. But I will use the two. That's two different styles. I will use it. You see it. Then you put it down. You now take your treatment. You know, I used to say it, treatment is very, very important. It's very, very important in the sharpening of the clipper blade. It's very, very important. You can't do without it. Now you take your biscuit bone or the powder you are using to treat the surface. You see it. It has covered the whole surface like this. You return it, then you take your kerosene. You see it, then you spread it. Or you can use your block rod, the one I show you in the using of the magnetic clipper holder, with one with 2 eyes, and also the one in the with 3 eyes. You know, I use ringer, I still use magnetic clipper block rod to spread my chemical, to spread my kerosene. Anyone you prefer to use that you will be able to perfect with it. And if you are using to use all, be mixing them together, there's no problem. Now you have put your blade in position. You see the way I hold it. You now place it at the angle of 45 degrees. If you cannot see it very well, zoom out your camera of the phone, zoom out, so that it can bring out You see like this, you zoom out so that it can bring out exactly the portion you want it to be bigger. You can be able to see it very well. You see it like this. You zoom out the screen of your camera, you zoom out the screen of your phone, iPhone, iPad, so that you can be able to see it very well. Now you now start the way you see the way I position the angle 45. You now be going from one side to the other side like this. If you press too much, this the oil will be splitting on top. This back of the blade now, there is no sellotape at the back. It's plain. And the moment you are going to and fro, there will be sometimes the oil will be splitting on the back of the blade. It will make the magnetic clipper blade holder to be shifting a little. So when you now press too much, that error will be coming. But if you don't press too much, you are going slowly, it will not affect it. And you shouldn't press that too much. Let's go from left to right, from right to left, left to right, right to left. Let your pressure fall mostly in the front of the blade. That is how you continue. And as I've advised you in the earlier tutorials, if you want to be going to and fro like this 10 times, you go like this, you come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which means like this. When you go like this, you come back. 1, 2, 3. Then you'll be moving zigzag from one side to the other, from one side to the other, from this side to this side. You'll be going in this zigzag movement. So you'll be using your eyes to be counting. You'll be counting. When you count 10, then you lift up your work. Then you now check. Let me show you the way it is now. You see how the inside be, I have not cleaned it. Now you now take your rag, you clean. You take your rag, you clean. Then the next thing we have to do now is to study the inner surface of the upper clipper blade you are sharpening. That is why I always say it. I say it always. I say it from time to time. There's no any of the video I produce I will never say it. Learn how to study the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade, and learn how to study the inner surface of the stone, any stone you are using. Those 3 things are very, very important. Know how to study the inner surface very well. Without knowing how to study the inner surface, when you sharpen, you cannot study very well. You'll be having error. At times, you have sharpened one place correctly, and you don't know how to check very well, to observe, to make surveillance on the surface of the blade you are sharpening, to be able to know the exact place the work has started, where the stone has started working on the inner surface of the blade, where the where your work is coming from, where your work reaches, and at the same time where you believe your work should be going. You're supposed to really understand all this, and that is why I have unlocked almost 100 videos in Master Barbers Hotel. I have unlocked almost 100 videos in Master Barbers Comedy TV for the use, for the benefit of everybody, including me. Go there and watch. You will see many valuable videos I produce on how to study the inner surface of upper and bottom clipper blades, how to study the inner surface on the super hard manual sharpening stone, how to study inner surface on the blade on the stone. When you go and watch them, you really understand. You can be able to be knowing the way to study, the way to watch, the way to look very well on the surface of the stone you are sharpening, or the way the one is not on the stone. You can be able to know the condition the blade is. Whether the clipper blade has been sharpened correctly for testing, whether it has the one-sided has been sharpened correctly, remain the other side, you need to complete it. Whether the whole mat has been sharpened correctly, easy to test and be using. Whether the whole math has not reached the level to be tested, you supposed to understand and know everything fully from the observation you are watching on the inner surface of the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it? So that is why I'm saying subscribe to my two channels. Subscribe to my two channels, press the notification button, and always watch my videos. There's no old videos in my channel. What do I call old videos? The videos are produced in the past. That is the reason why I'm calling them old. When you watch them, they are still current. All my videos are valuable and current forever and ever. So let us go on the field now. You can use only kerosene for sharpening. I have this tutorial on that one. You can use ordinary oil for sharpening. I have this tutorial on that one. Now, possibly today, I want to do tutorial on the how to use kerosene and oil to sharpen your clipper blade fast, to sharpen your clipper blade correctly. Now, I still want to go for second time. When you watch the face for number one, I've gone. Let me watch carefully. I can see that the wall cover this center. This area I use my finger to cover. Watch carefully. I will open my finger now. That is where the work has started. I don't know whether you can see it well through the camera, but this is the exact place where the work has started in the front and in the back. Let us still repeat it a little. No, this is the angle of 45 degrees. You'll be going zigzag movement from left hand side to the right hand side. From the right hand side to the left hand side. From the left hand side to the right hand side. You continue in that way for counting of either na 10-10, 15-15, 20-20, but don't let it be too many so that you can be able to capture this tutorial at a time. That is to and fro 10 times. Let me clean and watch now. Yeah, as I'm doing observation on the inner surface of this blade now, I can still discover now that the stone has walked over the whole surface in the front, but remain little in the front like this. But the stone has covered the whole surface in the front. Then when you watch the back, clever ṣe tani. So when you now watch the back, it has covered the back too, but lightly. Just a minute. So let us go for the third time now. Don't forget, you can use only your kerosene for sharpening. You can use kerosene and oil for sharpening. At the same time, you can use mixture of kerosene and oil. Tani yẹn? Tani? Máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Salamu alaikum.
So do not be annoyed with me. I'm back again. Now let us go for the third time. Don't press too much. Yeah. Let us watch now. Yeah, let us still go for one time again. Let us go one time. So you know how to study the inner surface very well. Yeah, when you sharpen, you lift up your blade or your magnetic clipper blade holder. You watch the surface, you can be able to study the inside. That is how you continue with the blade till all the shining cover the whole surface, which means that one is sharpened correctly. Then when this one is okay, you put it down. Then you go for the bottom clipper blade. You see the way I hold it? Don't press too much. Yeah. When I lift my blade up, can you see how the inside is? When you watch carefully now, without even telling you, you're supposed to know that the work started here. See the area, this shiny area. Can you see it? That is how you continue till this shiny will cover the whole surface. Can you see it? When you go for the second time now, you remember you treat the surface of your stone always, unless if there is treatment there well. Yeah. You see the way I lift it up again? You can see the shining is coming to this side. From this side now it's coming to this side little by little. Let me now clean it. Yeah, watch carefully now. Can you see remain this area? This area I'm pointing. It has covered from here, reach this area. You see black area here, this black area, remain that place. That is how you will continue till everything will cover up. When everything now cover up, you now test. Try to watch. Can you see the shining is extending to this side? You will continue like that till everything cover up. Once it's cover up, the upper one cover up, you now put it into testing. You put it in the you mount it on your engine. It will now work fine. So once again, The new subscribers, new viewers that are newly joining us, we need to flash back a little so that they can be able to know exactly where we are coming from. From the past, where we are coming from is the topic of the stone. The stone. This is the stone. What is the stone? What is the usefulness of the stone? How can we make use of the stone? This stone is an object used to sharpen the clipper blade in the barber's workshop for animals, for human beings. Can you see it? Then, how can we know original stone? By placing or dropping oil, treatment, or kerosene on top of the surface, it will not swallow it. That is number two. How can we fashion out? How can we sharpen it? The surface of the stone so that it will be sharpening the clipper blade for us. That's another thing again. Then how are we going to activate the surface of the stone? If you want to be using it to sharpen many clipper blades so that your work will be very, very faster, you're supposed to know the way to activate it. That we have done tutorial on that one. When you go and watch the previous videos, you can be able to see them. Then how can you correct the error on the stone? How can you scale out or gauge the surface of your stone when you discover it's not sharpening correct for you, or you just want to gauge it to know the position your stone is? How can you identify the error on the inner surface of the clipper blade you have sharpened, or somebody have sharpened? How can you correct it? That is step by step. But stage we are now is the using of the magnetic clipper blade holder to sharpen the blades on the stone. So thank you for today. Almighty God be with you. Still be expecting another valuable tutorial after this one. Yeah, stay with me. Try to subscribe to the two channels. Press the notification buttons. When you press the notification button, when my film is out, it will come as a notification to you on your channel. You can be able to see it. You won't be searching before you see it. That's number one. Then when you see my thumbnail on the chat screen, you now see upcoming live. Please just press notify me there. You see notify me there by the right or left. Notify me. When you press it, when the live is about to come out, the notification will come to you directly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My WhatsApp number +234 816 362 0990. See you again for another valuable tutorial. Thank you, thank you, thank you.